Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone has been having a great day. And it's been a minute, but I'm coming back in and aiming to get one of my final 2 achievements on this game, which is a 100 DPS achievement. And I'm honestly kind of surprised that I've not reached that yet in any of the runs I've done so far. But that is what we're going to be aiming for. And I think our best bet for getting this done is probably going to be coming in with the pharmacist set for those extra potions. They should hopefully give me a chance to get a bit of extra damage through the prospector's pick, so long as we get the right relics to upgrade this as we go. We'll come through on Nightmare 3, give us the most chance and most rooms to try and get this DPS up. Now what we're actually going to do is we will keep our summons off actually, but we will run through with everything else that we've got here. So I can't see the summons doing much for us in trying to get our DPS up. So let's start this out nice and easy. Start clearing these rooms through and coming in with an extra laser. So we'll go with our relics first, see what kind of run we're going to be going with. Hopefully we'll get ourselves a really good pick and something that will shape our run. Again, prospector's pick would be amazing. Healing belt would also be great. If we can get the chance to have the relic that lets us get extra potions when drinking potions, that is ideal. That'll be even more chances to get ourselves duplication potions. Nothing here yet, but Lucky Bunny Ears is always a good option. Extra chance at spells. And take these early relic rooms. Just try and see if we can get our hands on what we need to get this run popping off. Oh, taking an early hit there from the slow-in shots. There we go. Okay. Nothing here that would be a massive help other than the tree and shoulder guards for some early shield. Now we'll come in for some bonus health as well. Oh, gotta be careful of these spiders. Nice bit of knockback, pushing them into the holes. Oh, and some poison damage off that one. Here we go. Reset potion. Okay. So if we ever get a bad option for our relics, we can use that. And I'll quickly dash back, get that key. And then we'll move on. And we're actually going to go for a spell room on this one rather than the coins. I know we're aiming for the pick, but as long as we play this outright and we get our hands on an enchanted coin, then all we really need to focus on is getting our potions. And one more to go. There we are. Let's see, what do we get here? Prism core is nice. Crit rate would also be very good, along with maybe a penetration. Now we'll actually put both of these straight onto our rainbow shot. We will take the hit there and keep on going with our bonus health. That makes it quite a tight shot with these rainbows now. but should still do what we need it to. Now, we're going to hold on to these potions just in case we do get that relic that we want. So there's a chance that we could re-roll them. Okay, let's get behind here. Get these shots in. There we go. And okay, a little bit of shield damage there, but he is down. Okay, want to charge 20 damage for every shot. Well, 20 points for every damage above 45. It's not doing anything for us right now. Crit rate down, but final damage up. Toy blade could come in handy for the time being. Now we will move these all down. We'll lose a little bit of crit, so we'll actually take that off for now, since we probably want to have our scatter back. We're getting our bonus damage even though we're missing out on crit. And that's another room down. Invincibility potion will come in handy. And another relic room coming up, along with that side room for hopefully a nice plus spell. Right, so end 3, top 2, bottom 2. Right. End 3, top 2, bottom 2, final. Penetration plus. Okay, we'll put that on for now. That could come in handy later for getting some extra damage in. Now let's just clear these out. There we go. Oh, God. That plant came in pretty quick. Okay, immunity to spikes, hexagonal die, and the soulbone crown. Definitely going with the die. Give us a higher chance of getting the relic that we're after. And coming straight back to back relic rooms. Now, hopefully we'll find what we're looking for in this next one. Okay, that's that one down. There we are. That'll be a lockpick potion to unlock everything. Definitely hold on to that. And reroll. We will take our damage increase. It is not the prospector's pick, but that was fine. Going in on a spell room. See if we get any nice options for building something later on. See, agility potion is just a nice permanent bonus for us. We will come in with the shining star arrow. Ooh, and we could get a volley on the go. So if we swapped out that one and we did that, along with possibly this one. So we charge it up. It's fully charged. Let it go. It rebounds off stuff. and it has penetration. Not quite sure how much damage it does, but okay, it's a decently strong hit, and even with just firing it normally, it is also a pretty decent hit. Okay, not quite the amount of penetration that I want on there yet. Crystal potion, don't mind if I do. I actually think we don't need volley, so we will put penetration on. Okay, another penetration we will take, and we will take the overload as well. Not sure if I need that one. But possibly put the overload on, just to increase our damage up a bit more. Resonance rune is lovely there. We'll chuck that onto our other wand for the time being. And let's see, emergency, reset, scale, invincibility, lockpick. Don't need any of those yet. There we are. And switch wands just to clear out those last few. Couple extra coins, a chest with a crit potion. We love those, they are great. And straight through, nice easy kills. Refresh potion we definitely take, so let's drink this. Now, visibility, finite gloves would have been really nice, but we've got to keep going. Beast fangs it is. Still not exactly what I'm after, especially since we're about to come in on the boss next. Right, don't think I've got anything for there. Increases cast, slower, and always be moving slightly. We're going to leave those for now. And we're going to come straight in on the boss. Alright, let's start charging up. And ooh, there we go. He is down. Took a couple of hits in there, but we are on the go. Right, what's holding? Movement speed increased and charge free for every meter moved. I've had better, but we're also going to go with... We'll go with the conch whistle for now. Okay, right. Couple of really good options. I think the best bet is actually going to be taking this reboot key, since we're on the first section. We will get another easy through. And Tome of the Endless, automatically charge 13. That is quite nice. Tuning forks, got the scatter, not a problem. Let's just take some of these off real quick. So we have a very interesting setup here. So I could get poison, hammer and prism core on our first wand. Our second one is set up with a resonance rune. Okay. So I'm actually going to put my forced cooldown down here. I don't think I've got anything that can work with duets. I'm pretty sure I can't duet a prism core off of a hammer. That would have been amazing if I could. Okay, so let's see. We will definitely give it poison. We will take our duet off. And we will give it a... Oh, that is difficult. Could just fire out a whole bunch of fuses, which would be fun, because that would rapid fire anything that we put in to our other wand here. But I think we will stick with this for now. We can radius boost this. And we can put our fuse in. We will hold on to our duet for now. Or we could, since that one's not going to do much for us right now, move our crit down, put in our magic bullet with a duetted high pressure stream. It is a very strange setup, but it is what we have got. So we will run with it. We've got a whole bunch of caster oils, 3 of them, invisibility and awakening. So a few different weird potion selections. We did, however, keep a refresh potion, so that is going to be a lot of fun for us. We will take our crystal potion and our health bonus. Quickly run our way through this room here. Should be a fairly easy one for us. And there we go. Evil Slayer sword. Okay. Now, Evil Slayer is quite nice. I think we'll take the duet out for now. And don't think that makes any real difference, but I guess we will just let it do what it does. Let's come through for some spells. We'll just let them do their thing. Got a couple of extra bonuses in. Right, Tranquil Blooms are always going to be useful. Possibly a thunderstorm. but we will take the charge mode for changing later. I've got no curses, so that's fine. We'll come through. Just get a money room. And a few extra coins. Sacrificial potion. I will take it. There we are. Build our health back up. And get ourselves our first relic. Our first relic of this section at least. Alright, we will take the knight's boots this time. Don't have any flight, but we do have, say, the soulbone mantle. We've got the crown, so any damage we take deals damage. We've got the extra crit twice. And I believe that has increased vision. Let's keep going for the relics, see if we can't get our hands on that prospector's pick that we were after. It increases all damage. Fusion hand seal, an extra 20%. Yep. Increase our wand damage. You know we gotta take it. It's an extra 10% damage. And back in on this boss. Easy kills, easy kills. Not bad at all. Right, MP consumption down. I'll take it. Makes all my other ones a little bit cheaper. And we will actually put this down on its own thing now. So it gets its own section, its own bonuses. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. Let's head through. Right, I've got a side room to explore on this one. Clearing out the rooms quickly, but that DPS still isn't going to be that high. We will double up our keys. Right, top 2, middle 2, 3 sides, not a problem. Top 2, middle 2, and final 2. Boundary stone move. God. I know it'll help slightly, I guess. Let's just let them clear out. They're clearing house fine on their own. We're definitely taking the damage boost and the stand. We will keep that going. And I guess we will stick in our damage boost as well. And, oh god, okay. Conversion potion. Treasure potion. Spiked chest, not a problem. We get back our shield that we spent on it. We are fine and happy with that. And they're really holding out on giving us that prospector's pick though. Levitation potion. We're not going to get any bonuses through drinking potions right now, so we will switch out, because levitation could have a better option for us. We will take the Titans. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to need there right now, so we'll take our health bonus ready for that blood relic room. We've got our reroll potion at the ready. I had to double check, make sure I still had it down there. And let's come through another relic room. Holding out for that prospectors, that's all I want. Ooh, hyperplasia. Hand seal would have been amazing as well, but we're going to take the hexagonal because it's more chances. We would definitely switch out a caster with a hyperplasia and just straight through. Right. Come on. Cloud Piercer, amazing relic. 4-leaf clover, dodge is always great. Merlin's hat for some extra MP, you can never complain at. Endless Elixir, I can't pass up Endless Elixir. It is one of the best relics that you can get, especially on a build that we're aiming for. I'll keep going for the coins for now. We're about to head into the boss in a second. Which, you know, we should hopefully clear with ease. Invisibility, we've got our recent strength potions now, so we will do it. And straight through. Okay. Enhanced traps, sluggish, inefficient casting, and heartburn. We can deal with the increased MP cost. All of our MP costs are lowered right now. Enhanced traps we can deal with, that is fine. Reduced projectile speed by 20% and increased, okay, that's fine. Doesn't really give us much, we will take all of them. Slightly slower projectiles, not a problem. And I don't think we need to be doing anything else. So we're just going to come straight in. Poisonous spider's egg should be a nice easy one for us. There we are. Easy kill. We get our blood relic room. We've got 277 health to spend. Right, Deed Witness. Deed Witness could go crazy here. Okay. Expands spell radius effect for all wands by 50% and gives us another radius boost that we could stick onto our other wand. We gotta go for it. I mean, we're gonna stick our radius on here. That's gonna give us some absolutely massive arcane explosions. Their damage could be better, but we will live with it for now. Now, question is, what have we got available? Soulbone Mantle, 20 shield points, 1 shield point for every 3 enemies, pretty amazing. Silver Key, access to all doors and chests, also pretty amazing. Ooh, god, Soulbone Mantle, I feel like is a must. We've got 8 keys at the moment. We can refresh our potions. I think we take the Soulbone Mantle, we re-roll our keys. Replica gloves and the ability to fly. I will take the hyperplasia just in case. Right, emergency illusion and another refresh. I can live without flight for the time being. And a merchant's bauble. Oh, we are in. Okay. We have got one of the best setups for coming into this next section. We've got access to potions in the shop. Every time we drink a potion, there's a chance that it can re-roll into another potion. The only thing we are missing to really boost this damage up is going to be the Prospector's Pickaxe. And then we stand a real chance, if we get everything we need from the Eternal Fortress, that'll be the Enchanted Coin, to absolutely just decimate this challenge. And there is a strong chance that this could be the highest damage run that I have done, like hands down. We'll take our discount potion. I'll drink this one. I did not drop any others. This statue is not being destroyed. Just a quick run around the outside. Reforge potion is interesting. I don't see me using anything that's currently up the top there, so I will drink that. Extra Evil Slayer is pretty nice. I will accept having this here. And in fact, I will even put the Evil Slayers on there. And that's good for now. Let's come through to our next room. Now then. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind getting the magnifying glass as well from those relic options. That could come in pretty handy. We will take the move. We will take the Tranquil Bloom as well. Let's keep that regen in there. MP cost of 6.9 a second on hit. We are well above that right now. And just as an added bonus, there is the move. And straight in for those relics. If we can get our hands on that Prospector's Pick to start boosting our damage, we are set. Okay, Petrification Potion, not a problem. We'll drink Invisibility. No bonuses. Okay, right. And we've got Close Observation, the Trent's Robe, and the Demon Mask 3, but we will re-roll. Not quite what we're after. Okay. We will go with the... I don't want more body size. Body size is not what I'm after. I will take the Dusty Treasure. Not what I was after. If I get a potion to re-roll a relic, I will definitely take it and do it to that one. I do not like having the map zoomed out. That is not enjoyable for me. Also completely forgot that I'm not flying yet. But that is fine. We'll just wait for these snakes to get wiped out. We will take our health bonus. Open up our chest with a locksmith potion. That's 14 keys we got our hands on now. I'll come around the outside, double check that I can't destroy any of these. Come into our side room. Right, so that's 1, 1, nope, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4. Reflection plus. Don't have much really for reflection plus, but we will roll with it, I guess. I've got to hope that by the end of all of this I can come up with some kind of combination that will give me an absolutely massive bonus to damage. -1 relic option, not a chance in hell. I will pick coins here rather than essentially an empty room. So I'm still hoping for that prospectors. And that's going to be an invincibility potion. So I will take the awakening. No potion drop. And we'll keep on building that health up. We can get our hands on some other blood relics. That'll be great. We've got ourselves a hyperplasia with a Midas potion. We are definitely going to take a discount potion. Oh, and there's no passing that up. We will drink a levitation. Tears of the Goddess is amazing. That's definitely coming with us. We will drink the illusion potion. And quite honestly, yes, a reforge potion. Don't mind if I do. Another rune hammer. Love a good rune hammer. Now we can take the invincibility with us. There we are. Let's just absolutely wipe this boss. Not as much damage as I'd normally have available right now. But I've not been popping into spell rooms for a while. That should hopefully get something pretty good here. You know what, rebound plus, we can deal with that, and I'll take the meteor as well. If I really wanted to, I could probably switch out and just use the meteor down here. But that's a lot of indiscriminate damage that I do not want to be taking. That's that first lot of ghosts down. Absolutely wonderful. Let's just let that knight take the brunt of the damage. Ooh, we will take the resonance rune, because we should have 3 of those, so we can fuse them and boost that damage up. And we will go with Thunderstorm. With the radius that we've got going, Thunderstorm should be quite an amazing spell to get off. And we will take the invisibility as well. we've got another chance here to get our prospector's pick. So we'll have 6 to choose from in total. If we've played this out right, prospector's pick, hopefully a chance at getting the enchanted coin. We will definitely take a shield potion. Okay, right. Crimson Anklet is a no. Rageful Eye, nope. Infusion Hand Seal still would be nice, but no. Okay, two that I really want here. I mean, the 20% boost would be amazing. The healing belt, we're going to go through so many potions, it's a must. I will actually, I want to keep on aiming with the coins. I'm holding out for our prospectors. I just got to believe that it's going to be in here somewhere. So long as we get the enchanted coin in this section, it's not so bad waiting on the prospectors. The more coins we get a hold of now, the better it will be in the long run. We've got that healing belt now as well. So that is more chances. We will take penetration, and let's come through for our relic. Right. So still no enchanted coin. But we are getting there. Okay, reduces damage, would have been amazing. Electrified Crown, not really interested. Wild Tentacles would be nice for just getting out of way. Damn, okay. We will actually take the Seed of Greed for now. Between our potions that we're getting and everything else, a nice high chance of clearing the Seed of Greed. Conversion potion, we'll drink right away. Damn. We will take the hand seal on this one. And so many chances that we've missed for getting this. There we go. Mimicry Cube Plus. Very nice. I just need to quickly make my way around the edge of the rooms, just in case there's a statue to pop there. Unfortunately not. And right, hexagonal die would give me extra chances to find it, or I can re-roll now. Okay, we'll take the die. I'm still waiting on one more curse to show up. One more curse would be amazing. Purification. We ain't touching a purification potion, no matter how dire it is. We will take the 2 rebounds. And yeah, we can't touch that. Okay, we're getting there. That chest open, acceleration. I mean, we were popping those heads straight into the lava there. Reset potion. Okay, we can reset our view. Improved visibility. Yes, re-roll it. I got another discount potion. Okay, we will take the invisibility potion. Relics. Okay, we've got 9 chances. First 3 are bust. Second 3. Oh, drill would have been amazing. Oh, okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Blade of Fury could be pretty great, because we are doing a 100,000 DPS challenge. We're hopefully going to hit it. And crit damage could be the thing that gets us there. That's an extra 50%. That's not anything to turn your nose up at. Yep. Okay. I gotta hope for the best. Now, there's a good chance I'm not going to get that enchanted coin. Well, I've got like no poison or anything, have I? Oh no, I do have poison, just on the bottom one. Okay, let's just keep it nice and close. Keep that damage on him. Yep. Damn. Took a good few hits there. Holy water removes 1 curse. Yeah, I can live with that for now. Take the discount potion. Final damage down. Oh, not a chance. Could not do it. We will... I don't know, we've got quite a few good options here. I mean, the extra radius, the built-in resonance rune, I can kind of get rid of that now. And MP consumption down. I think we got to get rid of this one. Yeah, we've got to get asteroid. There we go. Right, so we definitely move black hole off. Put on our evil slayer. Didn't mean to drop that. Resonance rune can go in. Hammers are fine. We will drop in this. Sure, we'll put rebound on down here. I mean, orbit can come up off of these for now. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Acceleration can go on the hammers. Rebound, poison. That can come down here. Get another one of those. sure we keep hold of our rebound plus. Bam. Okay. Definitely take a discount potion. None of those statues get destroyed, and none of these statues get destroyed. Okay, so no enchanted coin for us. Replica gloves. Okay. That's 45% chance of an extra spell. Ward charm. Both of these are pretty good. And gaining health and losing curses. Yep. Let's go for it. Okay, so if we want to get our damage up now, got to keep an eye out for that Prospector's Pick, and we're going to need shops as well. So we're looking relics and shops. Which we can do. Not a problem at all. So we've got a higher chance of building our money up in shops now. These little side rooms here are where it's at. We've got a refresh potion, that'll be shields. Midas gains us a couple of coins, but that's not what we're after. Let's refresh. Duplication, we want to keep. Sacrificials are perfect. Spell powers are great. Ultimates are even better. So we want ultimate potion. I'll tell you what. Whoop. Then yeah, I'll drink a holy water there. Locksmith. You know what? I can't say no to doubling my keys. Hyperplasia is amazing. Let's drink one of those. There's another locksmith potion. Let's double those keys. Tears of the Goddess. I mean, they are gonna do nothing for me now. Visibility potions, they both do nothing for me, so that's just a health boost. Spell power potion, we'll drink because that's extra damage. I'll keep the petrification, I'll keep the sacrificial and stuff as well. Because the more health I get, the more coins I'll get. And this is not how I was hoping to do all this, but we do what we have to. And hopefully we will get the option to finally get our Prospector's Pick. I mean, that is what we are missing to really start building up some damage regardless of what we've got. Getting coins would obviously be useful, but we can't do that right now. That would restore my health a little bit, so we'll definitely drink that. Right, through to our relic room, not a problem. And clearing through. Now, spells really haven't changed all that much. I mean, we're still relying on our swords, our storms, and our arcane explosions. Temporary shield would have been nice. Dodge also would have been nice. Ooh. Okay, Beast Fangs, we've got to take the extra damage while we can. Let's come through and get our extra health. God damn. Don't think I've waited this long for a Prospector's Pick to show up in such a long time. Discount potion, gotta love it. Finally gonna get hands on some new spells here. We'll see if anything nice pops up for us. You never know. Could be something amazing. Just waiting to show up. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and there it is. Not even in a relic room. The Prospector's Pickaxe. Only increasing us by 143% right now. But we will get that up. We will take both our range boosters. Right, Boundary Stone moves are obviously really nice. Funnily enough, that Boundary Stone stand does absolutely nothing, so I will keep a move on there for now, and we will add in 2 more ranges. That is a lot of extra effect radius. Yeah, let's come through. See if we can't carry on building up our damage bonus. Man, they are clearing out. This is a nice serpent's blood. And coins healing us up. We can't complain. Ooh, we will go with the relic. We are still hoping for more prospectors. We need to get that level up as much as we can when we can. And coming in, sink that damage in. Okay, hexagonal. Yep. Okay, we've still got a good few rooms yet, so the hexagonal can still be useful. Oh god, that is a lot of damage in there. Oop. Scale potion, I don't really want to be taking. All of these are good. I'll definitely take the Sword of Judgment. That is just nice. I'm going to take both of these and lock the other one in place. Alright, it's a high crit rate. Chain Lightning's not doing anything down there. Those Mimicry cubes are very nice. And I could stick the Sword of Judgment down there. I can stick on a Resonance rune, so I'll fire those off as well. And then, say like the Shining Star, I could switch that out. So I've got Shining Star instead of the this thing. There's a lot of really nice options that could do a lot of damage. But I'm not there yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a serious think about my spells and see what I can do to up my damage and combos. Right, nothing there for me. There's another hexagonal die there. That gives me a lot of options when it comes to finding relics if I take it. I'm already in the 3rd section, so I've only got 2 more sections after this. But keep rolling. Keep rolling. Right, dice was back on the final one. We're definitely going to take it. Probably should have gone with the shop there. But that is fine. Let's see if we can't get something good. And we have got this here. Holy water, which is amazing. That's fragile. We will take the lucky bunny ears. We'll drink our holy water. We'll take our agility potion. We'll drink that as well. Let's come in here. I wouldn't mind having a shop or another relic room coming up. Possibly even a forge, just so we can adjust our spells a bit. Damage and full are amazing. We've got coins. Ooh, okay, Plinko. Tell you what, let's set up for this one. Can I? Let's just take this out for now. And we'll take this out for now as well. Just so I don't have to listen to that. Okay. So. The cast room plus could be pretty amazing. Potion I'm not too worried about. Random relic upgrade could also be quite nice. Okay, duet plus could come in pretty handy. Do I have anything in here? Discount does work in here. That's quite nice. Tears of the Goddess doesn't do anything for me. Just gives me a bit more health to play with. Scale potion. Of course it made me bigger. That's fine. I've got a little bit of shield that I can play with here, so I will keep on going for now. Oh man, that one went clear across the room. Right, let's keep it going. So, more coins, not what I'm after. Radius plus would also be quite nice, but nope, I'm straight in on the coin again. Luck is not on my side for this one. But a cast plus could be something amazing. Right, for instance, let's say I put a cast plus on here. Now I've got a lot of stuff that probably don't want to have. So let's just pop this in here, and we will pop this in here. We'll take this, and then, for instance, if I was to switch out for this one. Okay, so that does not count. But if I was to, for instance, okay. So that is a little bit of build up. Oh, no, do not want the move ruined there. Let's do that. Right, no difference there. Okay. So past runes. If I, for instance, did that, and then had something cheap in here that was going off with this, for instance. I had this. I will do another one of these. Ooh, very nice. So I actually wanted that. So that is an extra bonus. We will take that damage bonus as well. I just switch over to this. Oh, and that is nearly the whole map as is. And that is somewhat insane to me. Okay. I'm still not even sure. Anything else in there that I can really see? So we'll come through. We will allow it just to wipe out what it needs to wipe out. We're nearly at a full room clear just on this. So let's take our agility potion, we'll take our coins. Make sure I don't fall down the hole. I will drink my agility. So let's just move this up here for now. Just give us a bit of peace and quiet. Okay, awakening potions, levitation potions, relic potion, randomly upgrade a relic. Could be quite nice. Caster emergency, no refresh or anything. I will take that relic potion. Merlin's boots, Tears of the Goddess, we will do. Caster oil. Levitation. Awakening. I'll keep a hold of the emergency. Invisibility. I'll keep a hold of the petrification as well. The question is... Ooh. I do love having the energized orb. Having the energized orb alongside having the microseismic embrace. Definitely put the tranquil blooms in there. That's a lot of options. I think it's a good choice, but we're going to be leaving behind some spells. And that much I am certain of. So I will take a hold of that. If I'm lucky, no luck. What I will do, however, before I head through into that next section, so I'll do this. And this. That's a nice boost. It's peak consumption for all ones, increased radius. And this one would come in down here. We bring in our Sword of Justice. This up here. We'll take the fuse, we'll take the move. We'll take the orbit, and what do we have here? We get rid of the penetration and put the duet plus. I think that is as good as I am gonna get right now. If we come through to processing. Right. Definitely combine those. Our cast rune. Multi-shot would have been nice. Spell prototype plus. Ooh. Okay. 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 Oh, area boost. That is an interesting. Any other? Yeah, okay. Don't want cast, don't want traction, don't want multi-shot, don't want charge, don't want echo. Don't need navigate or core of thunder. Alright, so there's 3 moves. Don't need lightning. Okay. Sword of Judgment plus plus. We will stick it in. Let's just quickly shuffle all of these down. Reforging. Yep. Yep. Sure. We will combine our Tranquil Blooms into a Tranquil Bloom plus. That gives me 8. And we will take our Magic Reserve. This doesn't do anything for us. These are okay. Take reflection off. And if I grab my area boost, we can apply not poison. But for instance, if we take full off, we'll do this. And this. So now everything has that. Which means I no longer need that. Rune hammers are fine where they are. Okay. So let's keep going for now. Not quite sure what hit me there, but that's fine. Oh yeah, the inventory is an absolute mess right now. And I'm slowly just trying to figure it out. Hoping to get my hands on more prospectors picks. Went with the area boost boundary stand for the time being, just so I've got everything kind of rolling in one go for me. I've definitely got to refine this down a lot more the further in I get, because it is definitely nowhere close to what I'm aiming for. And so let's just remove that. Not going to risk picking up that curse. Not being able to, well, actually at the moment that curse does nothing. Right. 1% for instant kills. Can't complain at that. But we are aiming for... Nope. Nope. There it is, Prospector's Pick. And a Revengeful Eye. Alright, in against the Indescribable. I've nearly got myself a map-wide attack there, which is just insane. Just a shame it doesn't do much damage. Or fire off as fast as I'd like. But I suppose there is a chance that we could get a bit of wand for it all after this fight here. Along with our blood relic room. God knows I've got enough health to get some of those. Let's see. Barbarian. Regen its mana every 10 seconds. Yeah, true, true. I am probably going to end up God. I'll probably end up switching out Asteroid, to be honest. Or probably the Tome of Endless. I mean, it's mana regen, obviously going to be awful thanks to having the one spirit. Give me more space. I can hopefully build something better off of it. Yeah, let's get the barbarian totem in. If I really wanted just a nice easy one to add on, I could just stick a rune hammer in the start of every wand. That's just a load of damage up close just to keep people off me. Switch out these two. So I get my spells going off map wide again. Obviously I've got to take second brain. And I'm not worried about either of those. Now this next chapter I've got to focus on getting my spells all kind of locked in. So I won't remove any for now, but we'll be taking any workshops and any spell rooms that we see as we head through. Just kind of fine tune our damage. And possibly shops as well. So any extra coins that I pick up through the potions section of the shop is going to be a massive help. Obviously relic rooms now are going to be a huge help. There we go. Reforge all spells. I'll hold on to that for now. Let's head up the shop. Crit potions are always welcome. Hyperplasias are great. Definitely going to take a conversion here. And let's just start ripping through these. That's agility. Agility. You do nothing for me. And let's have a look. Of course the wordless shows up. Right. So we want to switch out the asteroid with the wordless. There it is. Right. Make sure I get my range boost plus back down here. damage boost. And we will take our overload as well. Our Sword of Judgment, along with a Resonance Plus. And not too worried about these. So definitely Mimic Boundary Stone would be faster, but I'm aiming for the range just because I like having that map-wide attack. So that's going to be very little work for me, especially with the new wand now. If I'm lucky, we may even see another Boundary Stone stand in here. Cast, rune hammers, splits, fuses, capacity is something that I wanted to get for this wand. There's another stand. And there's another stand. Okay, so we will combine those. And that will come down here. I will I'll lower that screen shake. Let's just bring that off. I'll be honest, so used to having it there, didn't even register that it was shaking. Let's have a look. So we've got absolutely rapid fire, arcane explosion. We've got some rune hammers hitting people away as they come close, except for the one that is on this wand. Thanks to its range bonus, it is just swinging outside the map right now. Things that we don't need. We're not using either of our duet pluses or reflection pluses. Really, if we wanted, we could re-roll the Sword of Judgment. Just keeping it there for some extra damage. Anything that would turn these into pluses would be amazing for me. So I guess I should really pick one of them to re-roll, just so I can at least get some of these other ones going. So we will re-roll the orbit spells. See if we can't get them to turn into anything we can combine and then re-roll. Of course, they both turn into something that I don't need. Well, these ones are rares, so there's not much I can do with that. Don't need these. Prism Core Plus isn't something I need, but it gives me something I can re-roll. Right. Naturally. I swear. My luck on this stuff is just ridiculous. We will re-roll the full plus, extra damage plus. Oh man. I'm not even sure what I want to try and re-roll now. Rebounds. Poison plus is just crazy. I mean, with how quickly this is firing off, poison plus arcane explosion. That's just map wide. Orbit is positive for Swords of Judgment. Yeah. So, definitely agree. It is good for the Sword of Judgment and anything that I kind of want to keep around me and need a bit of increased range on. I've kind of got the Sword of Judgment there just as a kind of an added bonus, I guess. I'm still not entirely sure where we're sitting and what we want to be doing, because we are nowhere close to where we want to be damage-wise. I mean, not even a tenth of the way there right now. So I've still got to build something for the rest of these. I mean, for instance, I could come up on one of these. I can stick in a Sword of Judgment or a Shining Star arrow, and I can get my DPS up that way. But that's still not adding much. So let's see. I've still got more rerolls that I can do for the time being though. We're going to keep the crits. The force cooldowns can go though. Getting both of them changed into splits is just crazy. And so's another range boost, to be honest. I don't need that. Alright, I'll keep a hold of the overload for the time being. That could come in handy, so I could probably combine those. I mean, the crit bonus is also pretty good. I don't need that on those. Alright, Shining Star Arrow. Sword of Judgments could get fired off pretty damn quick. In fact, I could replace that with the arcane explosion on this wand, and that would be an insane amount of them being cast out at rapid speed. And that probably would deal more damage. Oh yeah, it's just right, that's 10,000. And those effect radiuses are definitely affecting it, in that they are hitting the targets from across the map. That one's going to be better. But not quite. And that's tough. Okay, so we do want to keep the mana cost down. Keep them firing off quickly. Do what, however, can go hard. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything that would pair up with the duet quite nicely right now. I think if I was going to do that, I'd probably want to get my hands on like rainbow and something. So every shot with a rainbow would give me 7 copies of whatever I'm firing out. So, oh god. Yeah. Right, take out. Let's jump in. We'll get ourselves some spells. See if we can't get something on the go here. Okay. An energy saver is just going to reduce my damage. I'll grab the Fall and I'll grab the Orbit for the time being. Relics, not going to pass that up. I mean, it's going to be absolutely lovely time. I mean, I've got so many to roll through. And I get to pick 2 now with the twin heads. Visibility's a definite no. Don't need the cloud piercer anymore. Movement speed's not a problem. Generate bullets is a no. Silver compass is awesome. More relic options. I've got more rerolls, that's fine. Slowly restore, movement speed, randomly upgrades, and infusion hand seal. Okay, do I have? Yeah, I could live with this. Arcane Nova. Arcane Nova can go hard. Echo's also great. I mean, I ain't gonna say no to it. Zero friction's a bit annoying. That give me another roll at the very least. And a Evil Slayer plus. Illusions, Midas. I'll pop Midas in the next room. Unstable blue is fine to pop now. But that is a couple of really good spells to get a hold of. So I mean, a plus plus is amazing. I'm firing off even faster than before now. If I switched out the damage plus with the other stand plus, that is just near constant there. And I guess we're coming back in for relics. And that is... it's getting there. It's really getting there. Cloud Pierce is not needed. Merlin's Boots isn't needed. Increased crits. Yeah, Nova could go absolutely hard. I will have a play with it once I get into either a shop or a workshop. Don't want sprites. Prospector's Pick is always helpful. Right, yeah, I was meant to use the Midas potion. Less items in the shop, no thank you. Tell you what, didn't even see the enemies there that time. That's a holy potion. Crit potion is perfect. What is my crit rate on the spell now? Crit rate of 58. That's pretty good. Indiscriminate damage, I don't take that anymore. That's perfect. And we have got a shop to play with now. Right, for the sake of my sanity, whilst we're walking around, I'm going to just move our Arcane Nova off. Right, what have we got in here? Holy Water, Relic Potion, Refresh, Love Upgrade and Relics. We will take our refresh because I don't need a purification. Treasure's not that great. I'll take the crit. Awesome, popped out another crit for me. Now, let's see. Invisibility does nothing for me. Holy Water does nothing for me, but that's another refresh. Lockpick, discount, unstable. Let's refresh it. Scale, scale, petrification, unstable. Another petrification, illusion. And a reforge. Okay. Right. So, current damage on our build without changing anything else. We're up to 15, 16, 17, 19, 19,000 single target damage roughly. Okay, so we have got 19,000 single target as it stands. Now, what do we want to do? For our Arcane Nova. Five times the amount of... Ooh, okay, so say for instance we take that one off and we were to get prepared with our, say, Arcane Nova and our Arcane Explosion. That is a lot. But our damage is not as high. So if I did leave it on this one, and say I put our damage boosters on there, and let's stop it from firing real quick. Just let the manas build back up. Okay, it's 28,000 at the highest. So leave our mana to build back up again. Everything focused on one. Okay, that was 61,000. We're getting closer. That's so close to getting the full amount there. Let's just move this off so it's not firing anything. Okay. So I think now, with the fact that we've got the boundary stone stand plus, that's not going to translate the plus across, is it? It's not. Which is a shame. We could boost the capacity of all of our wands using this. That's a no. Okay, so it might be keeping an eye out for something that we can use. With all of that. We are getting so close. Let's keep an eye out here. For every enemy hit, strong traction. When it deals critical hits, randomly hit another enemy and deals equal damage. So that'd be good for the group up the top, but doesn't help with single target damage. Let's see. That's just reduced MP cost. That one doesn't help with single target. Crit rate would be pretty good, but we'll keep going. That's another Arcane Nova, Wand Spirit. I mean, the Wand Spirit wouldn't be awful now. And chuck it up on one of the wands, top wand. Just let it attack on its own. Volley for Nova. Yeah. Volley for Nova. I'll pick up the Wand Spirit. Because if I chuck the Wand Spirit up on this top wand here. That's quite nice. I can shove an extra hammer down there for now. I'll chuck full on there. Shining Star is 43% crit rate. Nova is 63. Sword of Judgment is maxed out crit rate now. And Arcane Nova is sitting at 25 outside of the wands. But that will go up once I put it back in. So for instance, if I come over here and Let's quickly just get all of these targeting where they should be. Maybe. Let's take the hammers off. We'll remove those for now, so there's no reason for them to get fired off. And I'll even get rid of the arcane for now. But not charging it yet. Maybe if I get rid of this. Nope, still just firing them off. Right, volley down here. That's going off on the Arcane Nova. Do we? Oh, that is a high mana cost. So that is Arcane Nova into Shining Star Arrow Plus. Extremely high mana. Meter smooth, so we would definitely take this. Right. Duet is obviously an option we've got available there. Could you? Oh. It's a weird one. So I don't know if it does. Okay. That is extremely expensive, but also quite a cool attack. Well, reflection reduces it. That's good AoE. I'm not interested in AoE right now. Well, I mean the next room offers me a chance to get something a bit better as well. For every meters moved, it's hit. So let's come through. Give ourselves the chance to refine these even more. Double check, make sure we've got all the coins. Right. So, what do we want to hope for? What do we need? What do we not need? What are we willing to get rid of? I don't think we need the rune hammers anymore. I am quite comfortable getting rid of those. They're not that high on damage regardless. So we will get rolling. Okay. We will bring down this. Split plus is also crazy. That could go hard. Don't think we are going to be needing this one. So it's that is more efficient. So we'll swap those. And then re-roll this one instead. There's our better sword. But we don't need 2 of those, and we... There you go. It's building. Things are steadily getting improved. Split plus. Split plus is a crazy one though. Higher MP cost by 50%, but gives you over double the damage after. I mean, the only way that I can afford that to even exist is because I've got the energized orb. Oh, that's just facts. That's gonna absolutely drain it if I do that. And it's also not cheap, but I mean it will keep it going. That's 17 a second, so it'll drain through the mana, and that'll be, well, that's a whole second there. That's only every 4 seconds if I do that. I mean, I could put it in down here, and that's gonna... That still goes pretty hard. So, full and orbit are my options. Okay, let's... Extra poison, ain't doing much. Full rebound explosion is big improvement. But the question is it a big improvement for group damage, or is it a big improvement for single damage? Because I think with the group damage, that's all well and good. It will help me with clearing rooms, but for trying to hit that 100,000 bonus damage, it's gonna be so difficult. I realise I'm burning through so many coins here now. Oh god, what was the mana cost on that? 18. Oof. Oh, is it worth it? I was like, yeah, it's like 61.20 on that as well. That's not worth it, but damn, 18. I suppose if I got my hands on like an energy saver, it reduces the damage by 25%, and like this is like 3 times the damage, so I could reduce the MP cost back down to close. Increase to all damage, multiplies the explosion per cast, but oh, okay. So rebound full is another one that we want to keep an eye out for. Alright, yep. Right. Still pretty fast. I can live with that. It's still pretty quick. We're still not using the area boost. Are we fussed about the area boost? I know it's useful. We just ain't got the space for it. I feel like there's something better waiting. Something that could help out a lot more. Yeah, there's gotta be. Right. Lightning dash at the moment, but that's fine. Alright, that's nice, easy boss kill. Getting some spells. Well, I mean, there's reflection. Mimic Plus is a definite yes. I mean, all of these are plus spells, and they're all rares, so really I should pick them up as we go and just re-roll them. I'll take that Mimicry Cube first, though. And then I guess Meteor could be pretty good. That's a lot of damage on a Meteor. I mean, 24. We can switch out that. That's a damage boost. That's a damage boost. I want Meteor 93. 128. Hold on to it for now. Coming into another spell room. Honestly, right now the damage that I'm getting off these spells is pretty great. At least for the time being. Pop that treasure potion. I do not need more recoil. We'll take that reflection, rate disintegration. Get some extra coins. We won't say no to. Side room. Okay. Increase the amount of life we get. One shop item. Rogue cloak is perfect. And let's come through. Let's just let them wipe out. Go. Got ourselves some relics. Nothing there. I mean, sure, we'll grab a magnifying glass. Nope, we can do better than that. I'm gonna take some dodge. Got some coins up, I guess. And there we go. Chaos potion, can't do it. Range boost. Go with the relics, see if we can't boost up our relics a bit further. I mean, anything that increases our damage would be perfect here. That is the speed of our attacks. That's technically a damage boost. We will grab that one, and then that'll be our effect radius. Let's see, that's got to be better. Alright, relic options it is. Okay, let's take the arcane explosion out for now, just give ourselves a little bit of a rest from the sound. And back into the shops. See if there's nothing that catches our eye. Crit potions are always going to be a yes till we've maxed it out. Duplication, hyperplasia, agility, shield, and an awakening. We'll pop the awakening. Thanks, that's a nice discount, not bad. Shield is fine, agility is fine. And a discount potion, not too bad. Now we will pop our discount potion in this room for now. Let's drop these mannequins down. They don't need to be up right now. Come back and grab our petrification, and I'll move the arcane down because we want to keep a hold of that. All of these other ones can be reforged. Ooh, Magic Vine Plus. Now that is an amazing find. If I had more capacity stones, I would be over the moon, but we will have to wait and see what we can get our hands on. Right, anything at all? Definitely the capacity stone. Formless is tempting just to get a hold of the mimicry cubes, to be honest. I mean, pairing up those mimicry cubes with having the capacity stones and now the Magic Vine Plus, we could generate a lot of mana for all of our wands. And a lot of mana regen for all of our wands. Which means those Arcane Novas could be fired off just constantly. Tell you what, we are... We're going to take the money hit on the Formless. We will grab our cubes. We will pick back up our other wand. Now we switch over here. Put in our capacity stones. Oh. Helps if I put them in the right order. Now, move them all the way down here at the end. And our Magic Vine comes in. That has 120 mana a second and 1500 MP. That is an absolute bonus for us. So that is going to apply to all of our other ones except for the Wordless, because we have got that one being covered by the Boundary Stones. So all I need now is to see if we can get our hands on any way to boost our damage further. I'll grab those for combining later. Health is fine. Should have really put the Arcane Explosion back down the bottom. I am barely doing damage right now. And just let it clear the room for me. Not bad at all. Conversion potion is actually going to be helpful here because we're missing quite a bit of shield. We'll grab the fire breath for re-rolling and the resonance rune. Rageful Eye is actually pretty good here as well. And we've got another shop to come into. Right. Pick this off so we get a bit of a break from the sound again. See, potion room crits. We're getting pretty close to maxing our crits out on some of these. 93 there now. Sacrificial is also perfect. Duplication is amazing. Conversion to shields and lockpicks. Not perfect, but we will take it. That'll be a nice little bit of bonus damage. And heal us back up as well. There we go. And convert some of our health into shields. And upgrade one of our relics. Upgrade to the hexagonal die. God, I've got so many relics that I can roll through now. Okay. Anything standing out? Alright, maybe getting my hands on a... what would I even use it on though? And the spell prototype could be used to transform one of these. But nothing that I can see at the moment. That's another capacity stone there that I should have taken. We'll take the tranquil blue. We do not need the area boosts. One spirit is fine. I'll take that capacity stone. And I'll take that mimic. I mean, that is already going to be an absolute bonus to boosting this up even further. And there we are. So we're now up to 2,169. Let's go with a relic room. See if we can't. Oh, helps if I come through and put our spell back on. And I'm actually going to turn the audio down just a bit on there. So that's a lot of explosions going on. Curses, no. Effect radius, no. Pandora's for re-rolling, we don't need. Increased crit damage is great. And increased overall damage is also great for what we're aiming for. And then in on the boss. Okay. Up against the Abyssal Lord. Doesn't matter that he's got them in the corners. we're doing room-wide damage, and then some. Let's spawn another chest in here. Agility potion. Won't pass up either. Okay. Spells undergo random elemental effects. Increased final damage, but lowered crit rates. I'll tell you what. Decreased final damage. That is a difficult one. I could switch out the barbarian totem with the kaleidoscope. Okay. And then for the time being, I can chuck in these here, just give it a little bit more of a bit of peace. Merlin's Beard does nothing for me here. The silver key, I mean, I've got 49 keys on me, so that's not a problem either. And hourglass, I'll take that for the revive, just in case. Okay. And we will go shop again. See if there's anything here that could boost up our money. Duplication we love. Shield is fine. And relic. We would definitely take the relic potion. Just give us another duplication. Oh, okay. I will drink one of these just to get the bonus out of it. And we will leave the rest of these for now. Let's take our spell out just to give us a break while we're checking out all of these. And we'll see what our overall damage is up to. God, those capacity stones are too tempting. They really are. Spell prototype as well. I'll grab a hold of it. And another tranquil bloom. We're not holding this one. Stellar Drift, double MP cost, double damage. Gaia's Grace. I think we'll be fine without. I will remember to put my spell back in before we go through this next room. Alright, up against Pale Wings. We're in the final section of the run now. And we do have invisibility on top of everything else, so all of this damage is just going out nice and smooth. Would have been nice to get the mana shield, to be honest, but you can make do for now. I don't think we've hit our target of 100,000 DPS, but I know we came pretty close. Let's see, we want anything that will boost up our damage. Increases crit rate, generating shields, bonus coins. I guess I'm taking both from this section. So Demon's Mask and Cask of Souls. Really, I should have taken that Wealth Bell. just allow it to do what it does. And honestly, just sitting here, it's clearing out everything it needs to clear out. So I tend to find that I'm sure, but I say I'm sure, I feel like I've had a run that has been more than 100,000 DPS. Like that just to me seems like it's yeah. So I'm sure, I'm dead certain I've had bosses that have just been like there 1 second, gone the next. Like I've walked into a room, their health bars disappeared, even in this later section. So I know that these bosses are sitting here with over 1 million health. I'm certain my DPS has been over 100,000, but I've yet to get the achievement for it. Hey, there's the arcane barrier that I wanted, so I mean, that would just make us invincible, unable to die. With the mana regen abilities that we've got going, when it comes to the final boss, I'll stick that on just to take it easy. Emergency potion, petrification's better. So I feel like I have had these runs where my damage has been well above 100,000, and it's one of the final 2 achievements that I don't have, which is 100,000k DPS and having the 15 curses, because I'll be honest, you've got 1 relic in the game that works alongside curses, and even that 1 relic really ain't that good. I mean, 10% bonus damage for every curse you've got, and it doesn't work with the levels of curses. So I feel like there needs to be something added just to give you a bit more of a benefit on those curses. So I mean, obviously having something like Grim Wager is amazing because it gives you the chance to have something good come out of a curse. But none of the curses are worth keeping around for an extra 10% here and there. And let's see. What do we want to go for? We've got another one, so we'll do one more shop. And then on our next one, we will go to combine everything. Let's take that off. See if anything stands out here after we check out our potions. Always take the mana regen. Petrifications are lovely. Don't need to double my key counts. Mana's not really needed either. And duplications are doing nothing for me. Would have been nice to have a reroll in there somewhere, but I think this is as high as our coins are going to get, so I'll just I'll double up the other ones as I go. Really, had I got the enchanted coin back on the second area, then our money would have been just absolutely insane. I haven't even had any of the wealth potions to drop to 25% coins or anything this entire run. I was absolutely scuffed in terms of money generation, but I feel like we're doing okay still. I'll take the spell prototype. I'll take the damage because that can be combined. And our final one, not worried about the ones now. Nothing there. Alright, so next room we go into is going to be a workshop, and we'll combine some stuff, do a couple re-rolls, and see where we end up. Do a little bit of a damage test and see where we're sitting. I know that on one of our earlier ones with a combination we did, we were sitting about 60k DPS. So, I'm hoping... Alright, let me just step away from that. Ain't much in the way of coins, but every little helps. Right, there's my reroll that I wanted. Really should have picked up that other petrification potion, but it's fine. So yeah, I mean, it ain't the quickest run that I've done, but it's also still a fairly decent amount of damage. And for the amount of hits that are getting out there, I mean, I'm definitely taking these two. Yeah, so do it in a single instance of damage. Dimension Walker and Duet is really a... Yeah, I mean, that is just an absolutely insane combo. I mean, I'm sure I've had it with the troll run that I did last week. So that the troll run that I had, that was doing, well, probably somewhere around like the 40-50k. Yeah, true. I didn't really think about the camp practice room. I'll be honest, I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm just letting it do damage across the room. I probably should dodge some of these attacks. But yeah, I'd probably test it out in the practice room and probably get in a good few tries there. I mean, hell, it might even count it as completing the achievement, which would be absolutely crazy, but that might be it. That could explain why I've not had it in a run yet. Tell you what, let me just remove my arcane real quick. Okay, so first up, let's put my expansion stone in again. Move all of these. I'm going to combine both of those. I move that down one, this up one, because we're going into the final boss now, so I mean there's not a whole lot of point in me doing anything other than gearing up for this. And that barrier is going to go absolutely crazy. I mean, that's near 200 MP a second and 2.6k capacity, which is just mental. And I'm pretty sure that combining these, yeah, it's not even worth it. I'd lose 3 slots. I can gain 1 slot. And is there anything else? I mean, there's the damage boost that can get combined. And that can come down the bottom here. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch of spell prototypes that I can make use of if I really wanted to. I could get the overload going. That's... I feel like I've got to get overload. And then if I take out one of these, and I know it's going to drop the overall thing down, but tell you what, let's drop this in here. Critical can be combined, they don't need to be separate. Volley is fine. Other resonance rune can go in. God, is there anything else? Anything else at all? I suppose Volley can get upgraded. Arcane Nova can't. I can switch it around, and I can see which one it's most effective on in a moment. Also got 2 Fierce Dragon's Breaths there, which are just also crazy. Fierce Dragon Breath, 160 DPS plus 40% per second. Continuous casting, MP duration, MP cost duration times 22, duration 3 seconds. Nah, okay. I was thinking if that was purely down to your MP generation, then I could probably get it going quite a lot. Right. So let's have a look. 70, 80, 83, 85, 86. Okay, right, so 86 is where I am at the moment. Alright, yeah, let me just take that off for a moment. Breath and Orbit. I'd have to... Oh, well, there's the Orbit. Okay, right, so Breath is bugged with Orbit. The duration from it doesn't increase mana cost. If that doesn't bother you, it's absurdly broken for damage. So, for instance, if I were to take these off here and just put Dragon's Breath Orbit onto this wand. Okay. But then I'd still need right. Tell you what, it means I can see what this is doing for me as well. In fact, if I take my resonance runes off, I can individually check these two. Oh, right, yeah, that orbit is going to be... So that sword is awesome, but because of what it is, it's not completely hitting. Whereas if I stack that fire up... Okay, that fire is definitely doing a hell of a lot more damage paired with those swords. I'll be honest, I think that all comes down to how quickly I can get them out. I might be able to do this just by changing this one, to be honest. I mean, it'll get rid of my room-wide damage. But say I keep all of these in here, and I stick my swords, which fire up extremely quickly, and I put my duets with my dragon's breaths. Now they're going to be going off fairly quickly, but let's say I bring these forward. And I change it to be... let's just borrow my mimicry cubes here. We're up to 45. And let's change that one out as well. Okay, 50. Uh, 60. Okay, we're getting there. We're really getting there now. Let's fire off this one as well. God, okay. So we're sitting around 60 right now. But I suppose I can also drop my resonance runes back in. Okay, 90. Right, there it is. There it is. Okay, we got the achievement. Okay, right. All it took was a bit of buyer's breath, but we got the achievement. Man, that was a lot more work than it should have been for something like that. How are we looking with this? Right. Now that we've got that, on the other hand, I don't think... Well... It's an extra 40k DPS. But I think we are quite happy leaving that there like that. The swords are going to reach across the map still, hopefully. We can put our one spirit here with a split Arcane Nova. Should I tell you what? This one can come down here. This one here. Oh my god. Yep. This is very, very colourful. I will turn this down in a minute, and we won't deal with the colour as much. Might as well re-roll this, see if there's... Oh, that's just so tempting. But we'll take that. We will take that. That is fine. We can combine that as well. Right, Mimicry plus, Mimicry Cube plus. Got another Mimicry Cube plus. Right. Now, let's get all of these in here. I'll be getting pretty close now. We want a Mimicry Cube plus. Extend that out even further. We are aiming to get the perfect shield going here. And nearly. God, that gets so colourful. Let's remove the Arcane Nova. There you go, that protects my eyes a little bit at least. Put Orbit on that one. That's fine. There we go. Now, anything else that I want to... Core of Thunder. Capacity Stone, that's just... I mean, ridiculous. But we'll do it. I'm not going to pass up the chance to make myself invincible as we go. Gives me a couple of slots to make this even stronger. Nearly 300 mana rate now. And we will boost up that. I'll tell you what, we will also spend that on doing this. And perfect. Just to round it out. Not even doing anything with this top one. Right. Heading in for the final boss. Nearly 3 hours later. Endless Devourer. And we're going to pop this and just let it do its thing. Not the quickest I've killed the guy off, but also not the slowest. So we ain't gonna complain. We've got the Arcane Novas, the Sword of Judgments, and the Dragon's Breath doing all of the work here. I've popped one of our potions just to freeze me in place for the time being. We are doing nearly 100% crits. And even now that I'm not in there, I mean, this is our mana shield. You'll notice that it is absolutely tanking every hit that comes our way. So Let's just stand near here. Let them get this out. There you go. Let's just sink out a lot of damage. Not bad. I mean, that is just an insane amount of damage going in there. There we go, and just as a little hand spell for us, we've got the Arcane Nova with the Shining Star Arrows. And that is that boss complete. And of course, because we're Nightmare 3, I'm gonna go in against the producer. Don't think I'm gonna beat him with this one, but we will try our best. Alright. Let's go. Let's get that damage building on him. Right, whilst we've got the movement speed, we will use it. After he builds up enough speed to just sit on us, which is happening. Right, he's sitting on us, so we will pop our potion. And we will let our damage sink in. We get a whole 30 seconds of this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let him burn through our shield. And then we'll pop our second potion. And with that second potion, we should have another 30 seconds. Lets our shield regen. And we've got one more after that. So that's just whether we've got enough time to do it. Right, so he's dealing damage to us. And honestly, he's not dealing damage fast enough. He's too weak to kill us. The shield is too strong for him. Don't even have to pop another potion. And because he's damaging us, that's setting off our crown, dealing damage to him as well. Okay. I'll tell you what, we will, at the very end, reset one relic just to see. And we've got the stagnant drop, which would have been nice to have earlier, to be honest. But that is run complete. We've got our achievement done, which was somewhat harder than I thought it'd be. Apparently I've never gone above 100k DPS before. I don't know if I had to have it logged in one of the shops or not, but I feel like I've done that kind of damage before. But we are one step closer to 100% in the game. I've got a few more bits and pieces to unlock, but we are getting there. Choose from a selection of 4, the Stardust pack, and spells. So after next run, we will get to pick another spell pack. All of these are now mixed. I mean, the keychains and the shortcuts, I'll be honest, I ain't too worried about them. So we could, let's come in here. What's it, 13. let's pick one to unlock, and we can use that as our focus of next run, which I think is either going to be Spell Pack 12 for the Dimension Walker, or I've heard amazing things and seen amazing things involving Twine. So I think I'll unlock the Stardust pack and we'll play around with Twine on the next one. I'll say this won't be tonight. There's 3 hours in now, so it'll be tomorrow. But I'll get a Stardust pack. We'll run with that, because this one here occupies 2 slots, casts the right spell 3 times when casting the left, and causes it to circle around the left spell. Obviously, Collapse Crystal also seems quite like a lot of fun. And full map damage with Supernova. Okay. That'll be for next time though. We might have a play around with some of our other characters that we've got ready and waiting. But that is going to be it for today. I'll carry that on tomorrow. Thank you for those of you who've swung by. Really nice to see some more people about, and thank you Mutinous for the help. It was very appreciated. If you guys did enjoy and want to see what's coming next, yes, stick a follow, pop in and say hi next time, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys around. Adios.